We have only just begun to fight and fight decisively. Having a chance to hear from Admiral Cooper. If you think you've seen something, just wait. The amount of combat power that's still flowing, that's still coming, that we'll be able to project over Iran is a multiples of what it currently is right now when you add up our capabilities and those of the Israeli Defense Forces. We have only just begun to fight and fight decisively. Having a chance to hear from Admiral Cooper. If you think you've seen something, just wait. The amount of combat power that's still flowing, that's still coming, that we'll be able to project over Iran is a multiples of what it currently is right now when you add up our capabilities and those of the Israeli Defense Forces.
Is Iran ready for any kind of negotiations with U.S.?
Up to now, no. Because we were in the negotiation table. They destroyed the negotiation table. They started the war. You know that at the first time, the elementary school targeted to the aggression. They killed 160 girl students. This is terrible. This is terrible.
I hear the people are saying we're going to have an endless war here. You're not going to have an endless war. Now, of course, it's up to the people of Iran in the final count to change the government. But we are creating, America and Israel together are creating the conditions for them to do so. And I think peace between Israel and Saudi Arabia would be really possible and probably very close once this thing happens. So this is a gateway for peace, for a broader peace, and I believe that we can achieve it.
موج 17 عملیات وعده صادق 4 با رمز مقدس یا رسول الله صلوات الله علیه با شلیک بیش از 40 فروند موشک نیروی هوافضای سپاه پاسداران انقلاب اسلامی به سمت اهداف آمریکایی صهیونیستی با انهدام پایگاه‌ها، سامانه‌ها و تجهیزات دشمن انجام شد. انهدام 10 فروند پهپاد متجاوز دیگر از نوع هرمس و MQ-9 در نقاط مختلف کشور توسط سامانه‌های پدافند پیشرفته نوین سپاه و ارتش و تحت کنترل شبکه یک پارچه پدافند هوایی در آسمان و یک سامانه رادار FPS 132 دشمن آمریکایی صهیونی در اقدام به موقع و کوبنده نیروی دریایی سپاه دشمن خبیث و کودکش را ناامیدتر از روزهای گذشته کرد. طی روز جاری حملات پهپادی نیروهای زمینی، دریایی و هوایی نیروهای مسلح جمهوری اسلامی ایران از مناطق مختلف کشور پایگاه‌های آمریکا در کویت، بحرین و اهداف تعیین شده در سرزمین‌های اشغالی را نیز هدف قرار دادند.
I'd like to give you an operational update on where we are and provide you with some key facts. By order of the President of the United States and the Secretary of War, our military in the Middle East is undertaking an unprecedented operation to eliminate Iran's ability to threaten Americans as they've been doing for nearly half a century. Having spent more than 36 years in the military, I could not be prouder of America's sons and daughters in uniform who are answering the call. More than 50,000 troops, 200 fighters, 2 aircraft carriers, and bombers from the United States are participating in this operation, and more capability is on the way. These forces bring a massive amount of firepower, representing the largest buildup by the U.S. in the Middle East in a generation. In the opening hours of Operation Epic Fury, U.S. Central Command forces, together with Israel, delivered overwhelming and unprecedented strikes into Iran, and we continue with 24/7 strikes into Iran from seabed to space and cyberspace.
Партнери звертаються до нас, до України, щоб ми допомогли із захистом від шахедів, з експертизою, з реальною роботою. Були запити щодо цього і від американської сторони. Зараз цими днями я говорив з лідерами Еміратів, Катару, Бахрейну, Йорданії, Кувейту. Будуть ще перемовини з іншими регіональними лідерами. Ми координуємося з нашими партнерами в Європі. Звісно, будь-яка наша допомога, тільки за умови, що це не зменшить наш власний захист в Україні. І що це буде інвестицією в наші дипломатичні можливості. Ми допомагаємо в захисті від війни тим, хто допомагає нам, Україні, наближати достойне завершення війни.
The attacks by the US and Israel have been an outrageous violation of the norms of morality and the norms of international coexistence, the international law, and are unacceptable. We have called on them to stop the attacks immediately and return to the diplomatic table and the negotiations.